So there's some new people in the class today. Do you have any injuries, physical? No? Do you have any physical? Notice how I don't ask mental or emotional. That might take a while, so we're just going to stick with physical. Okay, so today we're going to work our back. But often when people think about working their back, they don't realize that your back is actually connected to your entire body. But what we're really going to work on is our back and our core, because the core is opposite to our back, and often when we work our back, we don't work our core. And when our core is very weak, it puts pressure on our back. But not only that, you have this muscle here that's called your psoas muscle, which goes into your pelvis, is connected to your lower spine. So when this is tight, your back's going to hurt. But if the backs of your legs are tight, this becomes tight, your back's going to hurt. So we're going to work all this lower region. When I speak about in the group about releasing energy, there's a lot of different ways that we gain energy in life. The best way actually is just through breathing. Because every time you inhale, you're not only inhaling oxygen, you're inhaling energy as well. When you're in places like this, which there's a lot of nature, then you can inhale energy from the 5 elements that surround you. When you live in cities, it's very hard to gain extra energy because concrete blocks energy. That's why you tend to feel lower, more tired. In that case, where you're going to get more energy is from the food you eat, the water you drink. Your body also has a lot of trapped energy in it. It's in your joints, in your muscles. There are little mitochondrial cells that are constantly producing. So when we're doing movements today, you don't have to do fast movements. It is just opening the body so anything that is trapped in there energetically is released. Which is why often if you go to a good yoga class, when you leave, you should be feeling very good. Is anyone here, you've practiced yoga? You've practiced? You've practiced? You've practiced? Fantastic. So you all know how to breathe? Good. I've heard that yes before. Sometimes people say yes, but so I'm just going to very quickly explain this before we start. Make sure your breath always starts from your belly. Your belly isn't started by pushing it outwards. That is a great mistake we made. Although the belly expands slightly outwards, it should really expand sideways. When that breath moves into your chest, the ribs should move out and up. It shouldn't just be moving front and back. You should not use your back muscles. You shouldn't be using your shoulders. Your clavicle lifts, which is here, but you're not doing this. If you feel you're using a lot of effort, you're not breathing correctly. If you find that you're running out of breath very quickly, make sure you're not only breathing through your nose, but you're breathing through the base of your throat. So you see where my finger is? When you inhale, you're inhaling through the nose. Watch my finger, it goes in. When I breathe out, the finger and the air comes out of the nose. The finger comes out of the nose. That is a magical trick that I will show you. You know what I mean. Good. So let's begin. Find a comfortable seated position. If you need to lie down if you can't sit. Don't lie down because you're tired and you can't sit. Grab your butt cheeks, literally hold your butt cheeks and pull them to the side and back. So you're sitting on your 2 bones. If you find there's a bit of a stretch in your knees, because we're going to be here for about 5 to 8 minutes, just put blocks under your knees to remove the stretch from your hips. Then place your hands beside your body, lengthen your spine. Then place your hands on your knees or in your lap and close your eyes. Take a moment to lift your shoulders and roll them down your back, opening your chest. Gently lengthen your spine by lifting the top, the crown of your head towards the sky. And feel grounded into the earth below you. Completely soften your face, your upper lip, your lower lip, and your jaw. Consciously and with awareness, begin to relax your chest and your belly. Relax your upper back, your middle back, and your lower back. Completely relax your arms, the palms of your hands and your fingers. Release any tension in your legs, your feet, and your toes. Now expand your awareness beyond your body and into the space in which you are sitting. Not using your mind, but feeling it energetically, be aware of all the energy that is moving around you. Feel the energy of the plants, which give you life in each inhale you take, and in which you give them life in each exhale you give. Be aware of the energy resonating out of the big volcanic rocks. There is ocean water in every corner of the studio. Be aware of the air that you are breathing in and the space that you are not separate from, but deeply connected and one with. Because your energy affects every other living being in this room, please begin to shift your energy to a place of gratitude. Any expectations, judgments, barriers you have walked into this studio with, let go of them and just be open. And from that place of openness, begin to make a mental list of all the things you have to be grateful for in this life, including this moment and your breath. Now gently ask your mind permission to put away all thoughts and stresses for the next hour so that you may focus on your practice. Step into your body and for a moment acknowledge whatever emotions you're feeling. Instead of burying them, just accept and acknowledge them. Sit with them for just a moment. Now begin to slow your breath. Begin to slow your breath on the exhale, not really worrying about your inhale at this moment. Understand that the food for your mind is your breath. The faster you breathe, the faster your mind will move. Know that your mind, by its very nature, constantly wants to be moving. It wants to create drama, doubt, questioning. For a calm mind is a disabled mind. So begin to calm your mind, not by resisting it, but by beginning to slow your breath. Relaxing your chest and your belly, begin to take a few breaths, inhaling for the count of 4, exhaling for the count of 6. Inhale for 5, exhale for 8. Inhale for 8, pause for 2, exhale for 10, pause for 2. Inhale for 5, hold for 2, exhale for 8, hold for 2. Inhale for 4, hold for 1, exhale for 6, hold for 1. Now bring your breathing back to normal. Take any finger on your right hand and we're going to breathe just through the left nostril, which is the calming side of our body. So you're going to block the right nostril at the top of the right nostril. And now take 7 breaths through the left, making sure the count that you use on your inhale is the same count as your exhale. And begin. Expand the body on the inhale and completely relax the body on the exhale. Bring your hands back to your knees or your lap. And now you're going to take 2 deep breaths. As you inhale, inhale from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. And as you exhale back to the bottom of your feet, although the exhale is moving outwards, push the energy downwards into your pelvis. And take 2 breaths like this. Now take 2 deep inhales and exhales from your mouth. Bring your breathing back to normal. Place your hands over your heart. Gently focus on your heart and set an intention for your journey today of a change you want to see within you. Understand that the heart is the most energetic organ in your body, so plant the seed in your heart. Water that seed every day by repeating it and acting on it until it becomes who you are, for the heart talks more to the brain than the brain talks to the heart. So take a moment to set an intention. Bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart. And we begin our journey with our Om, and we begin our inhale. Always remember there is a silent syllable at the end of your Om that is connecting your energy to the cosmic energy. Gently rub your hands together, creating some heat. Place your hands over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a sigh. Open your eyes behind your hands, lower your hands, and release your legs for a moment. Straighten the legs, give them a little shake. Place your hands behind you and just begin, or beside you, just rotate your ankles very slowly. If you hear any popping without pain, that's a good thing. You're just releasing trapped energy and wind. If you feel pain, that is often the start of arthritis, so just be aware. And the other way, very slowly, like a snail. Lot of cheetahs in here, slowly. And then wiggle the toes. Hand under the right thigh. Inhale in, just lubricate the knees a little. Exhale out. Just do a couple of these, the full range of the knee. I know joints are not very sexy, but they're very important. Change legs. Inhale in, exhale out. Always connect movement with your breath. So you're never moving without breath. Normally when you lift, you breathe in. When you bend, you breathe out. Good. Bring the right leg in, left leg forward, pull the cheeks back out to the side, place the hands on the knees, and let's just start to warm up the hips. So inhale forward, exhale back. We're also working our spine here. And then with each circle, slowly start to speed up. Don't have any resistance here, no matter how weird it looks or feels, just release. Chest forward as you come forward, slightly back as you come back. Now a little faster. Breathing in and out through the nose. Just a little faster, as if you wanted to try and take off your mat. Who knows, one day it might happen. Good. Inhale, sit up straight. Squeeze between your genitalia and your anus. Pull the belly in, lock the chin. Hold the breath at the top of your head for a moment. And then exhale, release. Good. Let's move more into our back. Hands on the thighs or the knees. You're going to inhale, open. Exhale, close. Remember, start to slowly speed up. A little faster. Inhale up, squeeze again. Hold energy and breath at the crown of your head. Exhale, release. Place the hands on the shoulders. Arms parallel to the floor. Just listen to my breath. Just watch me for a minute. It looks like this. And you're just going to twist your spine. From here, we'll come into hands up, don't shoot me. And we'll keep going. And then we'll lift the arms and you go front and back. Please don't go sideways or you'll knock out the person beside you. So start on the shoulders and let's begin. Let your head go with it. Hands up, don't shoot me. Up, front and back. Don't shoot me. Shoulders. Twist that whole spine, including the neck. Come forward, inhale, squeeze. Hold. Exhale, release the arm. Take the right arm to the outside of the left knee. Take the other hand to the base of the spine and move it out until it's flat on the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly twist and look over the left shoulder. That's including your head. The hand behind you is lengthening the spine. The hand across the knee is twisting into it as you breathe out until you find that place where you're uncomfortably comfortable. Breathe in to the count of 3. Breathe back out to the count of 1 for 3 breaths here. Focus on your breathing. Take one more breath. And release on the exhale. Place your hands in front of you. If you need a block, you can place a block for your head. Make sure those cheeks are pulled back. Place the hands on the mat, flatten the back, open the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, bend from the waist as far as you can get. Drop the elbows, the head. You can drop the head to a block if you would like to. Once you find that position that works for you, that you are not in pain, but you are uncomfortable, flatten the back, open the chest. Use your hands to push your bum and your hips towards the earth, feeling a stretch on the outside of the left hip. Take 4 breaths here, into the count of 4, back out to the count of 1. As you inhale, send the oxygen to the hip. As you exhale, release anything that you're holding in your hip that is not good for you. Now, as you inhale, walk your hands to the right and extend the left arm out a little further, opening the left side of your body. Keep the shoulders and the chest focused on the mat, so you're not twisting the upper body. It's in line with your mat, with the floor. Breathe into the side of your body. In for 4, back down to 1. Slowly walk your hands back to in front of you. Then use your inhale to slowly lift you up from the waist. Breathe in as you come up. Place your hands in your lap and close your eyes as you breathe out. Take a few normal breaths here, allowing your body to come to a new normal. Bring the right leg forward. Pull the cheeks back. Cross the left hand across the right knee. Other hand at the base of the spine and move it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, gently twist into the spine. Remember, there is no direct blood supply into your discs. The only way you feed your spine is either through compression or through movement. So feed your spine here. Breathe into it. In for 3, back down to 1. Relax your face and your jaw. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Hands on the floor. Inhale, flatten the back, open the chest. Exhale, lead from the heart and come down as far as you feel comfortable, dropping the elbows to the mat. Use your forearms and your hands to push your hips back and down. Flatten the back, keep the chest open. Breathe in to the count of 4. Breathe out, back down to the count of 1. Use the exhale to relax the hips, the legs, for it is easier to open and stretch something that is relaxed rather than something that is holding tension. Relax your face. Slowly walk the hands to the left. Extend the right arm out a little further, opening the right side of the body. Breathe. In every pose, your focus should be on your breath, and your inhale should be the same count as your exhale. Walk your hands to the center. Now, if you can, bend the elbows, slowly lean forward and come onto all fours. If you can't, then slowly come up and make your way onto all fours. Make your wrists in line with your shoulders, your knees in line with your hips. Curl the toes, and now leading from the base of your spine, slowly start to pull your stomach towards the mat. Push your chest between your arms and lift your head. As you exhale, push the toes into the mat, leading from the bottom of your spine, round the back, chin to your chest. Push the earth away. Curl the toes. Inhale, come forward again. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra, lifting the head. Exhaling, rounding the lower back. Then the middle back lifts towards the sky, belly button to the spine, chin to your chest. And again, curl the toes. One more, slowly lift. Push into the toes, slowly exhale. Come to neutral. Keeping the hips in line with the knees. This is your chin. I don't know how many of you speak different languages, but this is your chin. And then you're going to slowly extend the arms forward. Drop the chin to the mat. Release your back, your chest, your belly, and take a couple of breaths here. If you find this really difficult, you can move your hips just a little closer towards your heels. Just release the back, the belly. Slowly lift, very slowly. Bring your hands back, and now bring your bum to your heels, and bring your arms beside your knees, and take a couple of breaths here, releasing the back. Then slowly make your way back to all fours. Wrists in line with the shoulders, fingers spread slightly outwards. Curl the toes and lift the knees off the mat. Now start to hover the bum over the heels, bringing your stomach towards your thighs and your chest towards the mat. Move your shoulders down your back, and then slowly begin to lower your heels without moving your upper body, and it does not matter if the heels don't reach the floor. You want to keep the upper body stretch. Use your hands to push the backs of the legs towards the back walls, keeping your shoulders down your back and your bum tilted to the sky. Take an inhale here, exhale from your mouth. Then just move in your downward dog. Whatever your body wants to do, just move around a little. Just begin to loosen the body. Slowly move your hands towards your feet. Bend your knees, tuck your chin into your chest, and very slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. So your head is the last thing that comes up as your shoulders roll down your back. When you get to the top, shake it out. Shake it, whatever wants to be shaked off of you. Take anything on you that you don't want on there anymore, and just shake it. Good. Let's start to wake up all our energy channels in our skin. Don't forget the sides, the liver, the stomach, the spleen, the chest. And then give your kidneys a little banging with your fists. Then give your lymph nodes, and then your arms. And then tap your head all over. Down the neck. Tap the back of your neck. The tops of your shoulders. And one more shake. Good. Grab your 2 blocks and just place them in front of your mat beside you. And then come to the top of your mat. Come into your mountain. If you have back pain, your feet are slightly wider. If you have no back pain, your feet are slightly closer. Your toes are slightly inwards, your heels are slightly outwards, so the sides of your feet are in line with the side of the mat. Lift the toes, spread them, and grip the mat. Pull the knees and the thighs up. Pelvis is not front or back, it's neutral. Shoulders up and down your back, palms outwards, spread your fingers. Tuck your chin in and back. Close your eyes. Lift the crown of your head towards the sky. Pull in from your solar plexus, in and up. Squeeze your skeleton with every muscle in your body. And take 2 breaths here, connecting to this pose. Every muscle is engaged here. This is how you should stand, walk in your body all the time. This is the alignment of your spine. Good. Open the eyes, palms inwards. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, bend from the waist. Your back is flat. You can bend the knees if you want. Slide the hands down your legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Take your shoulders and roll them onto your back and flatten the back so you feel a stretch down the backs of your legs. Inhale here. Long exhale, bend the knees, hands under the shoulders into a long downward dog. Take an inhale here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now walking your feet a little further back and coming onto your toes, tuck your chin into your chest and slowly roll like your body's a wave, rolling your spine forward until you come up into a push-up position, into plank. When you've arrived here, your fingers should be spread slightly outwards, your heels pushed back, your belly pulled in. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees. Lift the bum up towards the sky so your stomach moves towards the mat. Push your chest between your arms and look forward. Now so Agnes, you should come a little further back and tilt the bum up. Good. Now slowly keeping the elbows in because you're not a chicken. Come down and drop your chest and your chin and your bum stays in the air. Then inhale, come forward onto your stomach, flatten your body and lift your chest into a cobra. Inhale here. Exhale into a downward dog. Make the dog a little smaller. Bend the knees, adjust the upper body so your stomach comes towards your thighs, your chest towards the mat. Then keeping the upper body where it is, exhale, lower the lower body, the heels towards the mat. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump, step, or walk your feet between your hands. Your goal eventually is to be able to do that without lifting the palms of your hands off the mat. Inhale, halfway. Flat back, shoulders on your back. Exhale, bend the knees, extend the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart center, elbows out. Okay, let's do two of those a little faster. First leading from the right, the second one leading from the left. Ready? Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, half. Exhale, long dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, adjust the upper body. Exhale, then the lower body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump, step, or walk your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more, leading from the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half. Exhale, left leg back into your long dog. Inhale into your plank. Now can come down knees, chest, and chin, or the full body all together. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Make the dog a little smaller. Inhale, adjust the upper body. And then the lower body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump, step, or walk. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Hands to heart center. Good, we should be a little warm now. Let's start to extend on this. Inhale, lift. Long exhale, down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bring the right leg back and come into a low lunge. Grab your blocks, place them in line with your shoulders. You really want to work the psoas muscle here. So actually take your hands on your hips for a moment, push the hips down and forward, and then hold on to the blocks. Keep your chest open. Close your eyes, focus on the tip of your nose. And take 3 breaths here, in for 4. And as you exhale, try and just surrender deeper into the pose. Relax your jaw and your face. One more. Now, take that right hip and move it back so it's in line with the right knee. Then move the blocks a little more under your chest and take the left leg and kick it forward. Curl the toes towards your knee to protect your knee. Take your right hand for a second and make sure your bum, both butt cheeks are in line. If they're not, then move this left hip a little further back so the hips are in line. Lower the blocks one, if you can. If you can't, no problem. Flatten the back, open the chest, look forward. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to forward fold over the leg. Feel a deep stretch from your heel all the way to that sitting bone where your hamstring is connected to. Take a couple of breaths here, either in for 3, back down to 1, or in for 4, back down to 1. If you're very flexible here, you can move the blocks to the side and place the hands on the mat. But keep the back flat, chest open. Relax your jaw. Good. Bring the left hand on the inside. Bring that left leg back. Hands separate again. Bring the right leg forward. Grab your blocks again. Move that back leg as far back as you should get, so you should never feel like you're on your knee. Take the hands on the hips. Push the hips forward and down. Feel the stretch here. Grab the blocks. Open the chest. This is the only pose, the standing pose, where your knee should actually be over your ankle. It shouldn't be in line. So you're getting a deeper stretch in the hip. Close your eyes, focus on the tip of your nose, and begin your 3 to 4 breaths, counting to 3 or 4. Now slowly bring that left hip in line with the left knee. Walk the hands in line with your chest. Bring that right leg forward. Curl the toes back. Check in that your hips are in line. Lower the blocks if you can. Inhale, flatten the back. Open the chest. In your next exhale, lower into the pose. Always lowering into our poses as we breathe out. Shoulders away from the ears, back flat, chest open. Your neck is in line with the rest of your spine. Take 4 breaths here. Having your breath begin at your belly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, hands on the inside, exhale, leg back. Slowly walk the hands forward and come into your downward dog. Remember, use the inhale to bend the knee, slightly adjusting the upper body, bringing your stomach towards your thighs, chest towards the mat. Use the exhale to lower the legs, pull the belly button into the spine. Roll your thighs slightly inwards, visualizing beautiful flowers erupting from your bottom, and lift those flowers towards the sky. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Walk the feet a little back, then slowly roll into your plank. Make the adjustment, and now let's work a little bit of our core and come into your low plank. Imagine your forearms are glued to the mat, your heels are pushed back. If you need to drop the knees, and we're gonna stay here for 1 minute. Might be longer, because I have to find the timer, then I need to turn on my phone, and I'm not very good with the phone, so it takes me a little while. Okay, your minute has started now. Jessica, that bottom is lovely, but drop it a little. Yes. It's still lovely, but drop it a little. Yeah, and just a little more. Very good. Good. Don't make fists with your hands. Relax the fingers. Good. Squeeze. Your core is very important. It actually holds your entire body together. So breathe and hold. You're nearly there. Think of yourself in your lovely little bikini, your Speedo, on the beach tomorrow. Your solid core. Perfect. You're nearly there. I know, it's no fun this way, but palms downwards, elbows in. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, lower. It's just a minute. Hands under your head, take a few breaths here. Remember, when we speak about our core, we're not talking about that six-pack on the outside, which is really just a visual thing. It really does nothing for your body. We're talking about your internal core, your transverse abdominis muscles. Good. Come into an up dog here. Hands under the shoulders. Push into the toes. Inhale up. Now here, elbows in, slightly bent, chest open. Your head is facing forward. Now notice the change in your core. Keep your head facing forward, but turn your eyes up towards the ceiling. All of a sudden you feel a deeper stretch in the core. Take an inhale here. Curl the toes. Exhale slowly into your downward dog. Make the dog a little smaller. Bend the knees, adjust the upper body, then the lower body. Bring the left foot just a little closer to the right foot. Lift the right leg up into the air as if you were pointing towards the sky with your hips in line. So you're still in downward dog, but now you've lost a leg. You're a three-legged dog. Now you're going to open the hip. You're going to bend the knee. Move the knee out to the side. So visualize as if you're peeing on a tree or on the person beside you. You're just not peeing on yourself. So push those hips forward and now look under the right underarm. Take a breath here. Then look down, bring the knee towards the mat, and inhale, bring the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Take the left foot and slide it back until it lowers to the mat. Take your left hand in line with the outside, this side. Yes, do exactly that. Left wrist in line with the shoulder, fingers slightly outwards. This foot is on this edge of the mat. Now push the knee away so you can see the bottom of your foot. Now take the right hand, bring it back, bend the knee, and grab the foot. Lower the hip as if you were making love to your mat. Twist and look to the side and up. Now remember, in your head, what I want you to say is, oh, this feels so good. Pull the heel towards the bum. Feel the stretch in the quad. Relax your face. Feel free to smile in this pose. Exhale, release. Hands in line with the shoulders. Bring the right leg back. Take a deep inhale through the nose, a long exhale through the mouth. Bring the right foot a little closer to the left foot. Lift the left leg up in the air into your three-legged downward dog. Take a breath here. Then begin to pee on the tree, looking under the left underarm, pushing the hips forward. Trying to keep the right leg as straight as possible, pulling the kneecap and the thigh upwards to engage the muscle. Take a breath here. Bring the hips in line. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Slide that right leg back. Right hand to the edge of the mat. Push the knee away. Feel free to tickle yourself if you want. There you go. Left hand back. Grab the foot. I very much amuse myself during yoga, as you have seen. And lower the hips. Open the chest. Look up. Breathe into the quad. It is an area we very rarely put a deep stretch into, so stretch it, open it. Exhale, release the muscle. Don't hold resistance in it. And release. Come into your downward dog. If you need to move in your dog here, go ahead, make a few movements. And then find stillness in your downward dog and take 2 breaths. Keep those shoulders away from your ears, down your back. Good, we're going to come into our pigeon now. So you're going to take your right leg and bring the right knee towards the right hand and drop the knee to the outside edge of the mat. Then take your left leg and keep sliding it back until your right hip is connected to the mat. Now, if your right hip isn't connected to the mat, take a block and fill in the space between your hip and the ground. It needs to be connected to something. It should not be in the air, Stein. So grab the block. You can even grab, yep. Good, now come on to your fingertips. Look at your back foot. Make sure the back foot is in line with the hip and it's pushed into the earth. Then inhale here and exhale, slowly come down as far as you can. And the first thing you want to do when you get down is you want to relax your bum. You then want to relax your legs. Relax your back. And relax your chest. Lift for a second. And then bring it down. Good. As you inhale, gently feel an expansion in your back. And as you exhale, feel a relaxation in your chest. Use your arms to push those hips back and down towards the earth so you're feeling a deep stretch in the hip. And now take 5 breaths in for 4, back down to 1. But before you do that, make a note of how you are responding to the uncomfortability you are feeling. Learn to respond to uncomfortability with acceptance, to sit with the uncomfortability rather than resist it, and to just surrender. Now take your 5 breaths. Keep trying to push that left hip towards the earth as well. Inhale, slowly come up. Hands under the shoulders. Curl the back toe, lift the back leg, and release the right leg. If you want, you can just shake that right leg up in the air and you can make the noise if you want. Lower the right leg. Bring the left knee towards the left elbow and to the side of the mat. Keep sliding the right leg back until the left hip is connected to the earth, a cushion, or a block. Make whatever, now, It doesn't matter if this foot is here or here. This foot is only going to be here the more open your hip becomes. Otherwise, it is slightly in. Look at your back leg. Make sure the foot is in line with the hip. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly come down. Good. So Jill, in your case, because you're, bring the foot a little more in. And then start to, the more important thing is this hip is connected to the mat. And then you're going to slowly try and lower that. Good. First thing, remember here, release the bum. Relax the hip. Push the back leg into the earth. Flatten your back. Release your chest. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your face. And take 5 breaths here, counting into 4 as you breathe in and back down to 1 as you breathe out. Slowly come up using your inhale. Take this leg and bring it forward. Straighten the legs. Pull the cheeks back. Turn the palms upwards for a moment. Close your eyes. Just relax your hips. While you're here, give yourself the gift of joy. Remember, it is your choice on how you respond to the world. Feel free to always choose joy and peace as a response. Good. So we're going to work a little bit of our core before we move into our back. Take the arms out. Push the chest out. Take an inhale here. Exhale down and hold. Squeeze the core. Don't use your back. Shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale a little lower. Hold. Squeeze here. Inhale. Exhale a little lower. Squeeze. At some point you should start to vibrate. Inhale. Exhale a little lower. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Place your hands behind your head. Elbows out to the side. The elbows are going to stay out to the side. They're not going to bend in. Lift your right leg up in the air. Take your left leg and gently lift it off the mat, so it's just hovering off the mat. Now, you're going to lift your chest and your head all at the same time. I'm only going to say this as a way to keep you very aware of your core. At no point should you feel like you are giving a blowjob. Your head is not moving back and forth. Your chest is open, your elbows are out, and your head is moving with your chest. We're going to pulse for 10 here. Don't bring your body back down to the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, elbows out, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay up, change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5. Simone, 9 3/4. 10, stay up, both legs up, squeeze. Bend the knees and release. Make the feet as wide as the mat, let the knees touch. Place your hands on your belly, take a couple of breaths here. Good, let's work our obliques, which are very important as well. Place your hands behind your head. Again, elbows out, feet together, knees bent. Now lift your feet just slightly off the mat. Inhale here. As you exhale, start to lower your knees towards the right side, but don't let the knees touch the ground, and look to the left. Inhale, bring the knees up, look to the sky. Exhale, drop the knees to the left, look to the right. Don't let them touch the floor, but let them hover just below, above. Inhale up. Exhale to the right, look to the left. Inhale up. Knees to the left, look to the right. Inhale up. Knees to the right, look to the left. Bring them as low as you can without touching the ground. Inhale up. Knees to the left, look to the right. Inhale up. Hands behind the knees, and just start to roll on your spine, back and forth. Come up. Come onto your stomach. Good. Clasp your hands behind you, palms touching. If they can't, just place the palms facing the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift the arms. Push into the toes. If you need to, the hands can stay beside you. Breathe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Turn the palms upwards. Look to the left. Move your shoulders away from your ears. All right, now clasp your hands again. You're going to lift your chest and your feet and your arms. Inhale up. And hold. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Feel like you're flying. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Release the arms. Look to the right. Shoulders away from your ears. Slowly come up, really slowly, protecting your back. Make the knees as wide as the mat and let your big toes touch, and come sit in that little seat. Place your hands on the floor, flatten your back, inhale here, and then slowly start to come down from the waist and lower your chest towards the mat. Try and keep the back as flat as possible. Just breathe. Then just come up a little, bring the knees together. Bring the hands beside you, and if you can, try and clasp your hands behind your feet, compressing your spine here and your back.
Place your hands on your knees. Slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra.
Turn your palms upwards, close your eyes, let your back come back to a new normal. Okay, open your eyes. So I'm going to show you, we're going to finish with the restorative pose for your back. This is what it looks like. Actually, before I show you this, when we finish this pose, you're going to come lie on your back. When you come lie on your back, we're going to finish with a twist, because you always finish with a twist to neutralize the spine. When you come into the twist and you move your bum a little to the left and you drop your knees, try and keep your knees in line with your hips. And try and keep your feet in line with your knees. Use this hand to push the knees together and this arm out, and both your shoulders should stay on the floor, and look towards the opposite side so your whole spine is twisted. But before we do that, you're going to take your block and place one block here, like this, at the top of the mat, and one block like this. Then you're going to turn around. The legs are straight, wide as the mat. This goes under your shoulder blades. This goes where your head and neck connect, and your arms come out beside your body. If you're finding it hard to get into it, tell me and I'll help you. So come this way, because I like your head better than your feet. Good. So make sure it's under your shoulder blades. Your legs are straight. Make your legs as wide as the mat. Make it, no, a little lower. No, not you, the block. There. And then drop your head to the block. Good. Is everyone comfortable? Let me help you a little there, Tony. Okay, so this goes there. No, you keep moving. Okay, stay where you are, but come up. And then roll onto the block. Good. And then give me this one and drop it. So this should be, try and lift. Is it okay? Hold on. We're going to get there. Does it feel comfortable, or is it peaceful?
Yeah.
Okay, make your legs wider then. Stein, you look very uncomfortable. You want this here a little more. Feel better? Yeah. Okay. So close your eyes. No, it should go up. Hold on. I don't mean to yank your hair. If you need to tilt it. In back bends, we begin to open ourselves up to the cosmic universe. Unlike forward folds, where we block out the world and look inwards. Understand that there are numerous possibilities that exist out in the universe for you. But too often we limit our lives by putting ourselves into boxes, labels, creating expectations, judgments. And every time we do this, we make our world smaller and smaller with less and less possibilities. So step out of your labels, your boxes, your stereotypes, your expectations, and just feel an opening. There is no such thing as impossible. The more you open yourself up, the more you walk into your life open, the more the impossible becomes completely possible. Expand your heart here. Take an inhale here. Gentle exhale. Slowly remove the blocks. Lay flat on your back where you are and bend your knees. Move your bum a little to the left, drop your knees to the right. Try and keeping your knees in line with your hips, your feet in line with your knees. Keep both shoulders on the earth. Use your right hand to push the knees together and look to the left. Just begin to breathe through your spine. Take 3 or 4 breaths here. Pull your knees into your chest. Roll onto your back, drop your feet, move your bum a little to the right, drop the knees to the left. Make sure your shoulders are connected to the earth and look to the right. Relax your face. Breathe. Try and slow down the breath so it's longer than 1 for 1. It should at least be 3 for 3. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. If you can, bring your forehead to your knees. And then release. Come into your Shavasana. Spread your legs as wide as the mat. Move your hands closer to your feet. And then push your shoulders into the earth, feeling your hands move away from your body. Make sure your palms are upwards. Then take your shoulders and gently roll them towards each other under your back to protect your lower back. Lastly, bring your chin closer to your chest and begin to relax your breath. Completely relax your feet, your lower legs, and your upper legs. Relax your shoulders, your arms, the palms of your hands and all your fingers. Begin to relax your chest, your stomach, allow your hips to fall open, to sink into the mat and down into the earth. Completely relax your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. With each exhale, Feel your back sink into the mat and down into the earth. Completely relax your neck, your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Relax your cheeks, your forehead, and your eyes. And with each exhale, feel your body sink into the mat and down into the earth. So all that is left is your breath. Now begin to count your breath back from 25. And if you lose count, don't worry. Go back to 25. Now begin to move your fingers, your toes. Slowly raise your arms to the floor above you, over your head. And then bend your knees and your arms and roll onto the right side of your body into a little fetal position, using your arms as a pillow, and stay here.
Shiva Shivam Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Shiva Shivam Shivaya Om
Slowly use your left hand and come up to a seated position, facing the center of the room with your eyes closed. Staying connected to your breath to remain in the present. Bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart. And we end this journey the way we began it, with our Om. And we begin our inhale. Touch your thumb to your forehead and bow to you. Thank yourself for coming to your mat today and spending the time to reconnect. Touch your thumb to your heart, bow to the planet. Give it deep gratitude, for without it you would not be here. So be humbled by it, understanding that you are not separate from it, but deeply connected to it. Rub your hands together, creating some heat in the palms of your hands. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a sigh. Open your eyes behind the palms of your hands. Lower your hands. And namaste, 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 namaste. Thank you. Do you know what namaste means? When someone says namaste to you, it is saying that the soul in me acknowledges the divine and the soul in you. So it is an acknowledgement of our consciousness, not of our human being.